Our first guest is an incredibly talented makeup artist. His photos on Instagram caught the attention of the biggest makeup company in the world. Now he's made history by becoming the first ever male cover girl. From Bethlehem, New York, please welcome 17-year-old James Charles. So, James Charles, you're the first male cover girl. That is, how does it, and you're 17?
Yeah.
How does this happen?
So, I had been posting my Instagram pictures for not even a long time. It's been a year now. So my 1 year anniversary was a few weeks ago. And I had just been posting. It was like every day, just post my makeup looks and go. Not that big of a deal. And then for my senior pictures, because I'm a senior in high school, we took them and I woke up very, very early to do my makeup for it because I was like, oh, it's a special occasion, might as well try to look cute. And I went and got them done and they looked so bad. I was like, wow, I know I did not wake up at 7 a.m. to get glam and this was the result. So I emailed the photography studio being like, was there be any chance of me being able to retake them? And they actually said yes. So I drove there right away and I redid my makeup and I brought my ring light with me, which is like the light that I use for makeup photography. Yeah. And we retook them and they turned out really, really good. Yeah. So I posted them on Instagram and they went viral literally overnight. So I guess CoverGirl then saw that and here we are.
That's amazing though. All right, so. How long have you been wearing makeup? When did you start wearing makeup?
A year ago.
Just a year ago?
Yeah.
So you came out, though, as gay to your parents when you were 12?
Yes.
And how were your parents at 12 years old to come out to them?
They were so incredibly accepting. It was a very, very positive community in school as well, so it was It was easier for me. I know it's definitely very challenging for a lot of different people. So
it is.
I was very thankful to have a pretty easy situation. Everybody was really supportive.
That's amazing. So you came out to your parents at 12 and your school, it's a small town, I assume, right? And everybody there was cool about it? Your classmates you didn't get bullied or anything?
I mean, there was definitely like people that weren't accepting it right away. I mean, I definitely was pretty dramatic on Twitter, like gotten a lot of fights at like not like physical fights, no, like social media fights at like age 12. Because like I was very immature. Who isn't at age 12? Like, let's be real. But once I like kind of figured myself out and like grew as a person, I like now have a ton of different friends and learned like who I was. So definitely like everybody now is really, really accepting. Yeah, that's amazing. And your mom's in the audience. That's really cool. That's amazing to be that at 12 years old. So you just like it's not like you're just gay, you like boys, you just like wearing makeup. Yeah, that was when I first told my parents I wanted to do makeup as well. That was a big thing. They were like, oh, you know, we love you no matter what. Like if you're trans, you can tell us. And I was like, oh, like I'm not trans, but no, it's okay. Like if you're trans, you can really tell us. No, it's really okay. I'm really not, but thank you. So it just took a lot of explaining and a lot of just kind of understanding because men in makeup obviously is a very new concept. It has not been widely accepted in the past. So it was definitely just a learning process. But once my parents like understood what I like wanted to do, that I wanted to do it as a career, that I was just expressing myself. I mean, you're really talented. And there are a lot of guys and you know, there are a lot of singers and especially rock bands and hard rock bands that wear makeup. They wear eye makeup or even the guy from Green Day has been wearing makeup for a long time. But I think to wear glamorous makeup is not a thing that people are used to seeing. Yeah. So you shot your first, the CoverGirl commercial starts airing today, as a matter of fact, right? I think we have B-roll of it. And Katy Perry surprised you? She was on the set with you? Yeah, so I found out about the commercial a week before we actually went to LA to film it. It was so crazy. They told me I was going to be part of the So Lashy campaign, which is perfect because it's a campaign that inspires and pushes diversity through CoverGirl and saying that like anybody can wear the mascara. So it was literally perfect for me, obviously being that I'm a guy in makeup. Yeah. And I flew to LA, we shot the commercial. They told me I was gonna need to stay later and I was like, I wanna go home, take this makeup off and then take a nap. And they're like, no, you really need to stay. Like, I promise it's gonna be good. And then, of course, it was worth it when Katy Perry showed up. Yeah, that was worth it just to hang out a little bit. Suddenly, I could have stayed up for the next like 48 days. Yeah, of course, of course. All right, you're busy with school and you're always on Instagram, so I got you something so you can take this to school and still get ready. So Andy is gonna show you. So what you do, it's a backpack, right? But when you open it up, you can actually Instagram, and your makeup is in there, and then you... Oh, wow. So you have your light, and you have... You did that. Oh, wow!